Hey, it's May here. I'm at my parents' house for the holidays and wanted to just share with you that this is a great time of year to reflect back on the year we've just had. And as you do that, I invite you to think about all your accomplishments, your wins. Yeah, you've had a lot of great wins this year. I want you to celebrate them. But I don't want you to stop there because our accomplishments for the year are historical. They're looking backwards. And in addition to celebrating them, which is really important, I also want you to reflect back and think about what have you learned this past year? What have you learned from the past and the present that's going to set you up for an even bigger, better future? Along those lines, let me share with you, as I reflected, the three biggest things that I've learned this year. The first is about focus, and I learned this from one of the mastermind groups that I belong to. And left to my own devices, I have a tendency to get distracted by shiny objects. I love anything new and innovative, and I like to do 10 things at the same time. But that often has me splashing around in the pool and not necessarily getting to the other side on the things that matter most. So instead, this year, what I've learned is from implementing focus. In my own situation, I decided that I was going to focus on getting more speaking opportunities in the second half of the year. And once I did that clarity piece and started telling everybody, guess what? I got a lot more speaking opportunities. And my team and I decided to focus on two big projects in the second half. And they're both about to come to fruition in January. I'm so excited. The second thing I learned is about appreciating people. And I learned this from a second mastermind group that I belong to. And this one, left to my own devices, I have a tendency to really just focus on the task, focus on getting things done, focus on the achievement. But that doesn't serve extremely well because my family and friends, they want me to pay attention to them too. And my team and my colleagues, people I work with, they don't feel appreciated. They feel like I'm just trying to get the task done, which is not untrue. And so this year, I have learned that this is super important. And in fact, I have been more present. I've been a better listener. And this has helped me so much in building my relationships. It's also helped me with my team. I have started to notice and also ask about what is it that I do that drives them nuts, and then work on not doing those things. And also, I've learned that I can learn much more about the care and feeding of each of my team members. Guess what? They're all different. Yeah. So it's been eye-opening and really helpful. The third thing I've learned is about making things simple, easy, and fun, and how important that is, especially for me and for my team. So I have this tendency to be attracted to things that are complex and challenging and then power through them, no matter how I feel. And so one of my team members was watching me do this powering through, and I was struggling a bit, and he said, you know, May, how can we make this simple, easy, and fun for you? And I immediately felt a whole weight lifted off my shoulders. And that's when I realized that we can apply this to figuring out what we want to take on as a team. Is it simple, easy, and fun for us? And also, it helped me stop procrastinating. It helped me get started because I would just say, hey, how can I start this in a way that is going to be simple, easy, and fun? So those are three things that I learned, and you'll notice that there are two common themes. The first common theme is that they're all things I learned from others. Yeah, learning from others really speeds up our progress. The second common theme is about implementing things and putting things into practice. And it was only when I took action on these things that I started to see results. You got to take action to get results. So enough about me. It's really about you. And I really want to help you make next year an even better year for you than this year, especially career-wise. And that's why I'm so excited that I'm going to make a big announcement very soon, and I want you to stay tuned. And it's about my, oh gosh, I got to tell you the name. It's called Career Mastery Kickstart, and it's going to help you get your year off to a great start career-wise. And you're going to have the chance to learn from others and to implement those very actionable things that you're going to be learning. So stay tuned. And in the meantime, Here's a question for you. Reflecting back on the year, what have you learned about yourself or about the way you work with others, that's going to set you up for an even better year next year? Leave a comment. I'd love to know. And in the meantime, if you're watching this from anywhere other than my blog, head on over to maybusch.com/blog. I look forward to welcoming you there. And now, be bold, play big, and spark joy for yourself and everyone around you.